You are not lazy. You are a busy mom who has very little time to work on your Etsy shop, and you don't know where to start. You don't know how to use just 10 minutes a day. Let me help you with that. I started my shop when my firstborn was a newborn. Now I have 43,000 sales because I figured it out. And I figured out how to spend my time extremely wisely and only do things that can scale my shop and make it grow and generate income for my family. Naptime is go time. That's when I get to really focus, sit down and work on my Etsy shop, but I have a very limited amount of time to do that. So here's what was on my to-do list, and these are things that I would recommend that you also do. Just have a running list of things that you can jump right into and you know how to do for your Etsy shop, and that will help you grow. The first is SEO research. This could be researching keywords that you want to use in your niche. Ideally, you have a niche already. Product research, keyword research is really important to keep maximizing the time that you're putting into your shop. This is what I mean. You sit down to make a product. If that product has been researched and validated as much as it can be before it goes into your shop, that's really using your time in the best way. So doing any kind of research and just have a running list of low competition, high search volume keywords and products that are doing well on Etsy that I could use in my niche, maybe tailor to my own style, my own design. I never copy products, but I'm always looking at what's working on the platform already so that I can use it in my shop and for my niche. So even if you only have 10 minutes today to feel like I just need to do something and take a small baby step forward so that I'm heading in the right direction, just hop on Everbee and look at the keywords, look at the products that are ranking in your niche. Play around in there and find low competition, high search volume keywords and products that you can use for your shop. That's a good use of your time. If you don't have Everbee yet, click the link in my description because you can sign up. I believe they still have a free trial. If not, they do have a free version. I've used the free version and it's totally fine. Just sign up for a free account, play around with it 10 minutes a day if you have it to spare. That's always a good use of your time. Another good use of your time, if you just have very limited nap time, is creating new products. If you're creating a new product, make sure you're using that research. Either you've researched it from other shops or using Everbee and you've validated in a way that it will work for your niche. Great. If you can't do that and you do already have some stats for your shop, you've got your shop filled out a little bit, you've made some sales, you can also use what's working for your shop and what your customers are liking and kind of do spin-offs of that product for your shop. So sometimes it's just as simple as this product's doing really good in my shop this week. Let me go take a look at that and see how I could tweak it. If there's been any requests to edit it at all, could I add that customization to my shop as a new product? For example, in my shop, I have some items that say grandma on them, and I'm always getting requests for, oh, my kid calls his grandma Mimi, or my kid calls his grandma Nona. Can you change it so that it's the nickname that my kid uses for their grandma? I actually have a running list of all of those nicknames that I get requests for, and when I have extra time, I just go and change the name and add it as a new product. So it's not a ton of work. I even have most of the listing photos done for it and I can just swap them out with the new product, but it does have an impact on my sales and it is a good use of my time. Another thing about this is the more products you have in your shop, the more opportunity you have to make a sale. The more opportunity you have to come up when someone is searching for something. Also, because all of your products are in the same niche, when someone is really liking what you're putting out and they're clicking over to your shop so that they can kind of browse your boutique, they're more likely to find something else among those items, among your product line that they're interested into, and they'll start adding that to their cart before they check out. That leads me to my next point, which is creating product bundles or sets for your shop. I focus on digital products, and a great way to increase my cart value, which means the value of everything people are adding to their cart and checking out with, gives you more revenue, and Etsy likes it when you increase your cart value because they make more commission on a $20 sale than a $3 sale. Having bundle options in your shop is good for you, it's good for Etsy, and it's good for your customer if you're pricing it well. So my individual items in my shop sell for $3.50. I have a bundle of 92 prints that are all bestsellers for my shop, and I've priced that at $15. Most of that is profit because it's a digital product, so I get my $15 sale. It's a very good value, so my customer's happy and they're more likely to come back. Another thing that can be a really good use of your time is creating listing photos or listing videos. Spending time on making your product look nice, especially for the first photo on your listing, is important, and here's why. The keyword research helps you make a really good title. That's great because it helps you come up in search. When someone goes to Etsy and types in what they're looking for, you have more chance to come up if you've got really well-researched titles. The next step is getting clicks. That means that something about your photo while people were scrolling past made them stop and want to click on your product. Why did your product stand out? Usually because of the listing photo, and that's the first photo. So spending a little bit of extra time in Canva, adjusting the lighting, maybe editing a video really quickly, because when you scroll past, the video plays automatically, which is eye-catching as well. Both of those tasks are a good use of your time if you have very minimal time. Just go in, make that first listing photo look really, really good. Let me know in the comments, actually, I'm curious if you're already using listing videos, and if you are, how often do you use listing videos? Are you uploading a video to every single listing? And if so, how are you doing that? I'm so curious because I have my own way of doing things, but I'm always interested in what other people are doing. So let me know in the comments if you have any tips for me. Okay, the last thing on my list is creating Pinterest pins. This is a good use of your time because Pinterest is an evergreen platform, which means unlike Instagram and TikTok where they're expecting you to post every day, Pinterest, you can create a pin, post it. If you make it well, you need to have a good image, a good title, a description, link it to your Etsy store. Don't forget to link it so they can click on it and go right to the page where they can buy your product. Creating good pins that will rank well on Pinterest can bring in sales over a long period of time. So I have pins that I've made. Actually, one of them today, I've gotten like 20 notifications, like so-and-so saved your pin. You've got a lot of clicks on this pin. It's something that I made about 5 months ago and actually forgot about. And for some reason right now it's just taking off because more and more people are engaging with it, which is incredible because that was, I feel, time well spent. I really like to do seasonal ones because I have products that do really well for Mother's Day, for Father's Day. I have some that do really well for like Christmas, Halloween. So I like to make a different style of pin for that to kind of fit the theme of the holiday. And so I'll see my traffic on Pinterest spike before the holidays because people are searching for holiday related things that they can buy. Posting on Pinterest doesn't even have to be complicated. It's great to open up Canva, get the template that they have for making pins, which is sized optimally for the platform and everything. Do a quick research on the platform to see what kind of title you should use. That's great, and that's the best practice for Pinterest, but honestly, if I'm really running low on time, I'll just go into my shop, browse through my listings, and make sure that all of the new ones have been linked to Pinterest. All you have to do is click share on the listing and then share it to Pinterest. Sometimes I'm surprised in those pins that I made that are just linked directly from Etsy. I didn't have to fill in a title or anything. I literally just clicked 2 buttons and it posted on one of my Pinterest boards. Sometimes those do better and bring me more sales than the ones that I sat down and took time to do. So definitely recommend also doing that, and when you have a little more time, making pins yourself so that you can post them to the platform. These are all things that are a great use of your time. You can literally just put these 5 bullet points in the Notes app on your computer so that when you sit down, log in, you can just pick something off the list and jump right into it. I also have a list of things that I want to stay away from, things that are tempting for me to do, and they might be tempting for you too. I have 5 more bullet points of things that I do not do during nap time, and I literally have them as bullet points as well on my Notes app because I want to remind myself not to do that. Seeing it in print is like a reminder for me, and I stay away from those. So go to this video right here and add it to the list on your Notes app after these 5 bullet points. You'll have 5 more of things not to do.